It doesn't start with a slicer, but with a storm. Tons of dehydrated potato flakes and cornstarch form the foundation of the...
Hydration is key. Massive augers blend the ingredients into a dense, malleable dough. Under 4 tons of pressure, the dough is rolled into a seamless sheet, thinner than a credit card, and a rotary cutter stamps out the raw shapes. Not circles, but carefully calculated ovals.
Efficiency is built into the DNA. The excess dough is lifted away to be recycled instantly, ensuring...
This is the moment of truth. The flat oval meets the mold, taking on the legendary hyperparaboloid shape. Locked into their mold, they plunge into hot oil. It takes only 11 seconds to turn soft dough into a crispy, gore and lab sound. Unlike traditional chips that curl randomly, these are disciplined. They fry in perfect unison, emerging from the heat. High-velocity air strips away the excess oil, leaving behind a dry, crispy shell ready for flavor. For the original blend, simplicity reigns. A precise shower of coats every curve, ensuring the flavor fully after frying. The chips must be cooled rapidly. This locks in the crunch and prepares them for the rigorous handling ahead. Electronic eyes scan the line at lightning speed. Any chip that is too dark, broken or misshapen is blasted into oblivion. Orientation is critical. A mechanical flipper in every saddle curves the same way, a prerequisite. The chips begin to overlap, forming a continuous shingle pattern. The legendary stack. It looks like an infinite golden snake. Sensors measure the density of the flow to ensure every canister receives mechanical gates chop the continuous stream into discrete portions, each one destined for its own red cylinder.
Meanwhile, the iconic canister is born. Plies of paperboard and under are spiral wound.
Rotary blades slice the continuous tube into the familiar height, revealing the silver lining that will protect the chips from bites. Finally, the famous crimson skin is applied. The bright red label with the mustached mascot signals that the original...
Before filling, a plated steel bottom is crimped onto the tube. This rigid foundation gives the canister its structural strength. The continuous flow is sectioned into precise stacks. A curved guide, affectionately called the spoon, this is the moment of precision. The stack plunges into the canister, a perfect fit with barely a feeble vibration settle. A gentle vibration settles the stack. Physics takes over, ensuring the chips sit low. Oxygen is the enemy of crunch. A blast of nitrogen displaces air, creates dirt atmosphere. The aluminum foil membrane is heat sealed to the rim. This airtight barrier locks in the nitrogen and the flavor. The resealable plastic cap is snapped into place. It's the final piece of the puzzle, allowing the Snacks Ray Vision inspects every finished canister. It ensures the stack is intact and free from any foreign materials. A unique digital fingerprint is printed on the steel bottom. Time, date, and line number ensure total traceability. The finished canisters gather on the accumulation table, a sea of red, ready to be crated and shipped to 80. The drop packer is a marvel of timing. 12 canisters are released in freefall, landing perfect. In a split second, the case is sealed. This cardboard armor will protect the delicate cargo during it. Robotic palletizers build stable towers of flavor. They interlock the cases in a specific geometric pattern. A cocoon of stretch wrap secures the load. It binds the separate cases into a single, monolithic unit. The road is unforgiving. In the lab, we simulate the harsh transport conditions targeties. From sea level to 30,000 feet. We test the seal's integrity against whizzes. Ensure specialized clamp trucks move the inventory without pallets, stacking the product high in the distribution cathedral. Nothing is wasted. Scraps from the tube-making process are immediately collected and recycled back into the supply chain. The fleet assembles. Each truck will carry over 40,000 canisters, dispersing them to supermarkets. The journey ends here, in the hands of the snacker. The engineering is complete, the experience.
Finally, the famous crimson skin is applied. The bright red label with the mustached mascot signals that the originals. Before filling, a plated steel bottom is crimped onto the tube. This rigid foundation gives the dimensions. The continuous flow is sectioned into precise stacks. A curved guide, affectionately called the spoon. Oxygen is the enemy of crunch. A blast of nitron displaces the air, creating an inert atmosphere that keeps the shape invites play. The opposing curves fit together perfectly, creating a moment of joy before the inevitable crunch.
Innovation extends to the end of the life cycle. New separanologies allow the steel base to be recovered from a slurry of potato flakes to a marvel of geometry. This is the precision engineering behind with miles of recycled paperboard. These massive rolls form the backbone of the canister's robust protection. Flavor is 80% smell. And electronics analyzes the volatile compounds, ensuring the aroma Paris. The hyperbolic paroid shape isn't just for stacking, it creates enough friction to build a self-supporting rim. For the wavy variety, the dough undergoes a structural change. Deep ridges are pressed to sheet, engineered.
In the nerve center, every variable is monitored. Oil temperature, dough thickness, and line speed are adjusted
from the factory floor to 40 different countries. These chips travel further than most people do in a lifetime.
In break rooms and train stations, the miniature canister offers the same precise stack in a single serving portion. The design has one famous quirk. Reaching the final chip at the bottom requires commitment, a rite of powerhouse club. The scale of consumption becomes visible. Palettes of flavor, ready to fuel parties and movie nights. Uniform, crispy, and iconic. Pringles aren't just made, they are mathematically perfected.